Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Behold Disc Golf YouTube channel. Today we're going to be looking at my biggest breakthroughs of 2024. So these are things that I've discovered, things that have absolutely transformed either my game or what I do around my game that have enabled me to improve the most. So let's get straight into it. I'm super excited to share all of these with you. My number 8 is going to be learning the left-hand backhand. Now this is one of the ones that featured in my list of the biggest mistakes, was not learning enough left-hand backhand, but I started putting some work into my left-hand backhand, and let me tell you, it is so exciting because now I'm able to throw over 400 feet easily left-hand backhand, and the amount of gains that I'm just making super quickly that are super useful, and the amount of changes in my brain and my actual right-hand backhand from learning left-hand backhand has just been insane. And eventually I'm going to be able to throw 500-foot hyzers. I predict not even in that much amount of time. It's so exciting for coming up to be someone that's going to be able to throw with both hands. To be able to throw the backhand well with both hands would be an absolute dream. I'm super excited for it. Not even to mention the fact that at the moment I'm learning and doing all right with my left-hand forehand. That's going to be something that's going to come in very handy for those shots that just make a slight difference in terms of how I can use my stance, or who knows, maybe it will be better than my backhand approaches. All right, at number 7, we've got taking 3 months out from disc golf. Now, as you can imagine, after I took those 3 months out, I was quite bad. A little bit like this. And then, obviously, come back, I'm a little bit better. But not where I need to be, because maybe if I spent those 3 months doing actual practice, then I'd have made that putt. Anyway, those 3 months where I was working a late job, as many of the people know because I like to tell people, those 3 months really enabled me to just think about how much I wanted to play disc golf. Like all I was doing was just spending my time wishing I was playing disc golf, and I was just scheming about what I was going to do once I got back out of that job, how I was going to explode and do all of this, do all of that. How I had so many hours where I just wanted to think. I was just thinking about how much I liked disc golf, because before that I kind of was really liking it, and then I think I just didn't enjoy it. Like, I think we kind of moved house, stopped playing as much disc golf. It wasn't like the dream had gone, but it was suppressed for a while. And then those 3 months have just enabled me to live life without doing anything towards disc golf. Like, I would definitely want to pursue my career in something that I actually enjoy doing. Like, if I'm making YouTube videos, I'm most of the time, or pretty much all the time, having a great time. Love editing, and so this thing has been a really good marker for me realizing that actually I want to play disc golf. And without those 3 months, who knows, maybe I wouldn't be playing right now. For number 6, I'm about to do my best Conor McGregor impression. Now, at the end of the day, you can feel some type of way. You have to feel some type of way. So why not feel unstoppable? Why not feel invincible? Now, I hope that I got you pretty excited, just like how I do when I watch Conor McGregor clips, which is semi-rarely. But the point is that at the end of the day, you have to feel some type of way. And for number 6 is choosing. You get to choose how you feel. And anything can happen in any situation. It can be any stimulus, but you have a choice of how you respond to it. For instance, I could make a putt. I could be super happy, and then the next hole, miss a putt. And I could be distraught, ruin the rest of my round, so on, which is a familiar case for a lot of people. However, I could also miss that putt and not let it affect me. It's literally a choice how I feel, and I don't have to combine my thoughts with my actions and that type of thing. And so that's something that was huge that I took coming through this year, listening to a lot of things like the Modern Wisdom podcast that I always rave about. So much information on there, and just from listening to those type of things, I've just taken on so much information. So when I'm in a tournament and and I'm playing, and let's say I play badly, the ability to just choose how you feel is so drastic. And also just in general life, like I can choose to feel like super excited about something, or I can choose to feel anxious about something. I can choose in any situation, and I could choose to, like, I could do something stupid, embarrassing in public, and I could choose to find it funny. And having that authority over how you feel is so major, because I can choose to feel amazing the whole time. I could choose to feel like the most confident person in the world, even if I should, by on paper, be out of my comfort zone, out of my depth in, let's say, some big tournament. And that is something that it's just such a major thing. Just choose how you feel, so choose as to feel as good as possible. Number 5 is a quick one, and that is getting electrolytes when you're playing. And the amount of times I've been playing in the sun, and even my brother, who loves to go to the gym and stuff like that, chats like, oh, you don't need electrolytes. And the amount of times I've drunk loads of water and just peeing it straight out, and I'm not giving myself the right, I guess, nutrients, things for my body. In a tournament, it's helped me out so many times at the end of the round to have electrolytes, that when we're playing, we're walking with a really heavy bag on, we're doing some sporting movements, and we're out, especially for a double round day. The amount of people that just slack at the end of a 2-round day is just crazy, especially in England, because people aren't fueling their bodies correctly. You're using up things, especially when you're sweating, so you need to have electrolytes. That's been something that is just so key. One of those things where you need to fuel yourself correctly, otherwise you're not gonna, you don't have electrolytes, your brain, your muscles, and they're not going to be working as good as you think they should, and then you're going to get frustrated, and you get hot-headed, and you do the wrong thing, and it's all a downward spiral.
Number 4 is a tournament. It's something that you should enjoy the most, not the least. So many people play tournaments and they're not having a good time. They put too many expectations, and then they don't play the normal game. They don't play free flowing. Like when you practice, you don't practice in the same mindset as you would in a tournament. Which is why you've got to play as if you're in a tournament in practice. But also, if you're spending your whole career training for something that you're not even enjoying, then literally, what is the point? You need to be training for something that you actually enjoy, and there's so many benefits to enjoying tournaments. Right, I'm going to hit 500 feet with a 7 speed. Let's go. I got 0 favour at all. Right, I didn't hit it, but anyway. My number 3 thing is free coaching. The biggest breakthrough is doing this coaching because, one, it's enabled me to become way better at coaching, to actually understand what's going on there, because I want to put a good product out for people. It's also built the foundations for me to actually do paid coaching, and so free coaching has also made me way more knowledgeable on the game, because I've got to know these things to teach other people, and so that's kind of ties in with YouTube. So it's one of the best things that I've actually done this year. I think it's made a big impact in my knowledge of the game, and then just going forward, and then also with other people will see if you're doing free coaching, then it's obviously positive thing, and I can help people out, improve other people's games. So definitely a big one for me. Number 2 is Newton's third law. For every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. This has been huge for applying it to my whole life, my whole game, in terms of what I exactly put in is what I exactly get back out. So if I put in focus practice, I get focus results. Literally applying this to absolutely everything. Let's say I'm in a tournament and I want to project good energy, I'm going to get good energy back. And obviously there's subtle things that can happen, but you need to skew the right way. And just applying this concept to everything, literally everything, that if I put in this focus practice on my left hand backhand, I'm going to get better results than if I didn't do that. And just taking it as you get exactly what you've put in. This brings me on to my number 1 breakthrough of the year, and that is, what am I doing right now? I'm filming YouTube video. Starting a consistent YouTube channel has been my biggest breakthrough, I think, of the year. It's made me way better at all of the editing type of thing. I've learned about CapCut, learned about lots of other softwares and how to actually edit YouTube videos, and then I've also got my coaching out there, people really seem to like the coaching videos. I will be doing more of them, of course, and actually starting this YouTube has enabled me to get so much like outreach and also feedback, and then also when I'm filming a YouTube video I've got to know everything about it, so then I really deeply internalize what's actually going on in the YouTube video, especially if I'm coaching, so it helps my game out loads. It inspires me to play more. Now doing consistently means I do it all the time, and so I'm constantly rolling, and then in the future there'll be ad revenue, and then so many of all of these things that just enable me to reach a larger audience and actually do, all of this, what YouTube stands for, is exactly what I'm trying to get out there. So it's been a really big thing for me, biggest breakthrough of the year, something that I'll probably be doing for a very long time, at least I definitely think so. And so starting consistent YouTube has massively helped me out. And here's Bert Kreischer to finish. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.